Hello, growers. If you enjoy podcasts like this one, tune into my podcast In Search of Soil on YouTube for a deep dive into the mysteries beneath our feet. Join me as I explore topics such as mycorrhizal fungi, mushrooms, compost, biochar, and more. It's a soil nerd's dream. We're going deep. We're talking to scientists about all things soil related. Whether you're a seasoned farmer or a gardener just starting out, our podcast has something for everyone. Listen in and grow with us. Check out In Search of Soil on YouTube. Based upon what you know and you've seen and maybe what you think, do you think in a system that grows a cash crop, meaning a crop that'll be removed off the property, that farmers could survive going amendmentless, where you are not adding amendments or inputs to the soil and the cash crops don't suffer? Now, say the amendments you could bring in would be, say, cover crops, or maybe that's grazing animals, but you're not putting chemical supplements into the soil. Is amendmentless, inputless farming possible, or would it fall back to that kind of conventional wisdom of you're mining your soils, and if you don't add, eventually you're going to run out?
Yeah, okay, so that's a great question. So rule of thumb is 80% of a plant's energy is going to come from the atmosphere. So we think of elements like nitrogen, carbon, oxygen, hydrogen makes up about 80% of the plant, if not more. So my answer would be the simple answer would be yes, but the caveat would be that you've got to get your soil to that point. You've got to build it up. And how is that? Because I've heard of this being described by somebody as a perpetual motion machine. And one of the things that we forget is that the most important energy source for farms, it comes from the sun. So we're getting, Dwayne Beck once said this, and I'll never forget it. It was, a farmer's job is to harvest sunlight and water. And so as a farmer harvests sunlight and water, so that's going to be the energy, the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen for that matter, in a good system. The rest of the mineral energy can come from the soil. Now, if you've got a system like Gabe Brown has, and there are a few guys that are already in that system, it's not just Gabe Brown, it's a lot of guys. They are working in a situation where the sunlight harvested is essentially driving the rest of the system. It's just going to be made much easier when you've got diversity, when you've got animals on the farm as well. So the short answer is yes, but there are a lot of caveats to that. In terms of mining your soil, well, Richard Mulvaney also said, well, I guess you could mine the soil and deplete the soil. It's a little bit trying to deplete the salt from the ocean. It's a long-term thing, and there's always minerals underneath your A horizon as you go down. And again, it's not something I've articulated properly, but that is not in the short to medium term, that is not a concern. I think the concern is to return farms to a regenerative future.
Hey there. Want to spend less time pulling weeds? Check out Soil Shield by Modern Grower. It's the pre-cut landscape fabric solution to help you drastically reduce weed pressure. Just roll it out, staple it down, and plant. Then let it do the work for you. Say goodbye to endless weeding and hello to more free time. Plus, it's high quality, durable, and will last for years, saving you time and money in the long run. It's available in a variety of row and hole spacings to accommodate all the crops that vegetable farmers grow. Learn more about Soil Shield landscape fabric at shop.moderngrower.co or using the link below.